It is Friday, and it is once again time for our SmackDown predictions. And we got some good stuff on the ticket tonight. USA Network here in the United States, Netflix internationally. But first up, ladies first, it is Queen of the Ring tournament time, and it is the semifinals are getting kicked off tonight. We have Alexa Bliss taking on Asuka, who won on Monday Night Raw this week. Alexa Bliss won SmackDown last Friday. She, of course, stole victory from Charlotte Flair. That was fun to watch. Nika, who are you taking in this match?
I'm going with Alexa. Alexa Bliss is my chosen.
100%. I agree with you. I am choosing Alexa Bliss in this match strictly for the marketing alone. She was in a promo with Tiffany Stratton a couple weeks ago on SmackDown. I'm coming for the belt, Tiffy. And I didn't see Asuka in that segment. And I'm not taking anything away from Asuka, but we know she just got welcomed back to WWE after having injury for a year. And I kind of feel like her winning that Fatal 4-Way match on Raw. If you haven't watched our reaction to that, make sure you go and check that out. And it's linked somewhere here, I promise you. But I felt like got this win as like a gift, like a welcome back present. And I just don't see her as a serious Queen of the Ring contender storyline wise right now.
Okay.
So I said on my Raw reaction, if I'm wrong about that, I will eat crow. And I'm continuing the promise here. I will eat crow if Asuka wins Queen of the Ring somehow in Saudi Arabia. But I'm going with Alexa Bliss, and I think she will be the winner, as we will see in a minute why that has a higher likelihood of happening.
Oh, okay.
But I think just from marketing alone, she's just a bigger star, and she's going to be a main event for Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. I just think Alexa Bliss sells that better.
Okay, I'll buy that.
All right, let's turn it over to the men's. We have a men's match to predict tonight. It is Sami Zayn against Randy Orton. A couple of old timers and a couple of fan favorites here. Nika, who are you taking in this one?
I'm going to go with Randy Orton.
Oh, you're going with Randy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go against you on this one. I'm going to go with Sami Zayn. He won me over with the yeet dance he did a couple weeks ago. And I just feel like he would be a good story right now to be in the King of the Ring finals. I don't necessarily think he's going to win King of the Ring, but I feel like Randy Orton is the predictable choice. So I think I'm going to go Sami and go unpredictable in this one.
You're going to go with the underdog.
I'm going to go with the underdog. I do think Sami is the underdog, but I like him in this matchup because it adds a little bit of unpredictability to the whole King of the Ring tournament.
Agree.
We also have this on the docket tonight. R-Truth and John Cena are going to get it on. So I'm first off, I'm excited that John Cena's back after he wasn't on Raw this past Monday.
Yeah.
He will be on SmackDown, which means we will get to hear the crowd chant, John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. Yep. All right. So R-Truth, though, another new fan favorite. I'm sorry, Ron Killings, as he's now known. R-Truth is gone. The dreads are gone. Does he stand a chance in this matchup, Nika? We saw him get wasted the last time these two met in the Saturday night main event.
Yeah. Well, this is just a brawl. There's just nothing is on the line.
Nothing's on the line. I expect there to be some shenanigans, some dirty tactics. I expect some heroes. I expect we might see Cody Rhodes / Jey Uso come to the defense of R-Truth after he came and helped them out at the Money in the Bank tag team matchup when it was Logan Paul and John Cena against Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. So maybe somebody from that team comes out to defend R-Truth from taking more punishment. I think Cena will get the victory here, but...
Oh, you think so? I think it's going to be undecided.
Okay.
It's just going to be one of them's going to leave the ring because
disqualification or something.
Some shenanigans will happen and no definitive winner.
Well, I think R-Truth will get the win via some kind of shenanigans, disqualification, or something not of his own making.
Sure. Sure, it is a SmackDown. So
it is. All right. And, just because I don't know if we're going to get back on the mics or not this weekend and do our Raw predictions, really quickly, I want to bring up the full brackets for the Queen of the Ring because we do ladies first here on the Kanika Sports Show. And the Final Four, as you can see, is set with this first semifinal match happening tonight. We talked about Alexa Bliss and Asuka going head-to-head, but we also, on Monday, have Roxanne Perez taking on one of our favorites, Jade Cargill. And Nika, I got to ask you, who are you taking in this matchup?
I want to take Jade because I really like Jade. But I also feel Roxanne might get the push.
I think Roxanne's going to win, and I think she's going to get some outside help from someone in Judgment Day to
It's not gonna be
help
Liv
her.
Morgan.
And it's not going to be Liv Morgan, but someone, maybe Raquel, maybe a Dirty Dom, who they've been kind of flirting with backstage a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Roxanne will defeat Jade Cargill, but it will not be a clean victory. And it will set up an interesting finals, potentially, of Roxanne Perez against Alexa Bliss. I just think that matchup sells good for Night of Champions.
You don't think Alexa and Jade?
I think that would sell well together as well, but it also puts two SmackDown girls in the finals. And I don't know if they're going to play it politically correct and have red versus blue.
I think you're right on the Roxanne and Alexa Bliss matchup.
I agree.
For selling purposes.
Well, and that leads us to the Night of Champions King of the Ring brackets, because we just talked about Randy Orton and Sami Zayn, but on Monday we should be getting Cody Rhodes against Jey Uso, which we talked about in our Raw reactions, and how it was Cody Rhodes coming to the rescue of Jey Uso this past Monday on Raw when Seth Rollins came out to lay down the SmackDown. No pun intended. Oh, right. Well, there was a little bit of a pun. But now we have these two hero faces meeting in the semifinals for a chance to take on the winner of Sami Zayn and Randy Orton and be in the King of the Ring finale in Saudi Arabia at the Night of Champions event. So, Nika, who do you think is going to come out on top of this one? This is probably the hardest one to predict, isn't it?
It is, because when you have Sami and Uso at the end as the finalists, that's a friction of itself already, because they were buddies first and now they will fight. Cody Rhodes and Sami, I don't know. Doesn't really do it for me.
Yeah, I think I'm still, I don't know. I could see all of my predictions blowing up here. I could see it being Randy Orton against Jey Uso. And totally, I could be totally wrong, but I think it's going to be Sami Zayn against Cody Rhodes in the final. And I mean, I could be wrong. It could be Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. It could be Randy Orton and Jey Uso. I could be totally wrong on all of these, but I do think Cody Rhodes gets a title shot at SummerSlam from John Cena.
Yeah.
And I feel like he might win and Seth Rollins might cash in on him that night. They've been kind of teasing this a little bit. And Seth Rollins has never beaten Cody Rhodes, and it could be a time for him to sneak in and do that and really play up that villainous angle.
But then you set up Uso against Gunther.
I know, if he wins. So it's like, man, and can Jey Uso get a title rematch without winning this tournament by SummerSlam? It's another question I have, because I still think that needs to happen at SummerSlam too.
Well, I thought Cody Rhodes wants to fight Cena for the belt. It's a different belt. So maybe Uso goes with Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship belt.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, but they both can't win Night of Champions,
Right.
King of the Ring. So
it's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Man.
All right. I'm going to go for the semifinals, I'm going to give it to Cody Rhodes.
Me too. So we'll see that matchup on Monday Night Raw coming to you. And we'll be, of course, reacting to how we did with all of these predictions next week. So stay tuned, everybody, to the Kanika Sports Show. That's all the time we got here for this Friday. But let us know what you think of our predictions. Are we going to be right? Are we going to be wrong? Did we totally miss the boat on something? Let us know.
We're going to be roasted.
Roast us. It's Friday and it's hot in the desert. Only 106 degrees.
Oh, ouch. All right. Have a great one.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye.